Okay, trading friends, good afternoon or good morning. So today and now especially we got a very important news that a judge has ruled to sentence Donald Trump and to prison because of what he did, blah 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 blah. And it seems that now the market participants, the big guys, not the retail traders, the retail traders always falling into emotional traps, and Bitcoin goes to 1 million and such fancy stories. But okay, they are not subject of this video. It's very important, this news, because the news has two very important impacts, fundamentally, technically, and also political globally. The first reason is that the so-called Trump trade, because of his inauguration, that was the reason that crypto, especially Bitcoin, started from 54,500, the bull position, to around 107, 108K, and then was not able, what was very predictable, not anymore to stay here. And then we had, then in the last 2 weeks, we have seen a big drop. Fundamentally, reason, the pullback was not successful enough, and then it came like it came. Bitcoin dipped also below the very important 92. My last two videos, I said also the targets of Bitcoin. So these two videos you may see, you can see here, especially this one, and all the targets I mentioned already in these 4 videos. So go watch them again, because I'm not going to repeat them here. What very important is that the news that just came out today, it was planned. Why do I say it was planned? By whom? By the Wall Street. And also those videos I made a lot. So it's beginning, it's beginning from here. And if you then scroll down, so already from here to here, and already you scroll down here. 8 months ago, I made a similar video as the tension between Iran and Israel started, and then I continued here. You can watch them and you will exactly find the same patterns what exactly now is happening. With other words, exactly one to one. So if you watch this video to the end or go back and watch any of these videos here, it doesn't matter. The patterns, the reasons, fundamentally, technically, and global politically are exactly the same. That's amazing, right? So don't get confused here. I'm coming now to Bitcoin. Don't get confused here that you see a green buy signal, but you see me here shorting Bitcoin at 98 at this moment. Before continuing it, we go back a little bit to the last all-time high. That was on March the 13th. It was here, and the bullish move which started already was here. So the lag is exactly the same long like the big lag of the last bull run, but the current lag or the current move is not exactly the same like here, right? They need to be the same. Like for example in Elliott waves, wave 1, wave 2, and then wave 3. Wave 3 should not be the shortest, right? And at the moment it's exactly happening. Leg 3 is exactly a little bit shorter than leg 2. That means it is hurting a very big rule in Elliott waves. This leg number 3 is not allowed to be the shortest, right? It can be, for example, long like this one, or long than this one, but not shorter, not the shortest. And at this moment it seems it is the shortest, and therefore Bitcoin starts to come down to 50%, to 60%, 50%, 40%, 20%, even 99% of Fibonacci of this leg. And until then it's okay for Bitcoin, right? But until as long as Bitcoin tips below 100, that means it's violating this point, and it will go deeper and deeper. This is technically based on Elliott wave for some traders who make Elliott wave. I don't do that because I don't believe in that, but technically in this case it is also supporting what I am saying. On the other side, if we go back again to March of this year, at this period the US dollar started to go up, and US dollar is correlating very negatively, strong negative correlations to crypto, especially to Bitcoin. That means if dollar goes up, sooner or later Bitcoin has to come down, and if US dollar gets down, I'm sorry. So it gets down, it's good then for Bitcoin. Bitcoin goes higher, so Bitcoin must go higher. In this case, we see that the US dollar was starting to rise from here, and Bitcoin also started to rise. So I make this video in 3 or 4 parts. Please watch the next part.